Undetermined. That's the ruling many Chicago area families receive when their missing loved ones are found in the waters of Cook County, particularly when police have little to no evidence of how they ended up drowning. Incomplete pictures leaving many on social media piecing together what they think happened, often grisly theories that go viral. But what does the data show? CBS 2's Chris Tye is digging into the facts.
Daniel, Elise, Inaki, Peter, faces of those deeply loved, posted on streetlights and screens, calls for help from the people who love them most.
Driving home last night, and it pops into my head sometimes. I'm going to call Elise, and it's like real strange, like there's that weird disconnect.
That she's still with us.
Yeah, that she's still with us.
But Elise Mallory left us 1 year ago this month. 1 week after she went missing, CBS 2 reported her body was found in Lake Michigan near the Chicago-Evanston border.
We don't know what transpired. We just know our sister's gone.
She would be that quiet voice in the room, and everybody would be almost forced to listen. We need more people like that.
Alexis Martinez saw Elise fight for civil rights in her job at the Illinois Attorney General's office and with the Chicago Therapy Collective, which advocates for the local LGBTQ+ community. CBS 2 wanted to know if these cases of missing Chicagoans whose bodies eventually turned up in the waters of Cook County represented a trend change to either verify or debunk the rumor mill.
I've heard of this, that there's a serial killer pushing people off the rocks. That's a possibility.
You still believe that?
It's a possibility. If there is a serial killer component to it, right, it's something that should be considered, not just dismissed.
But medical examiners and police investigators both say there is definitively no serial killer at play. CBS 2 looked into the last 8 years of drowning data in Cook County. This graph shows all drownings, from homicides to suicides, from bathtubs to lakefronts. The number of drownings fluctuated from under 50 to over 70 during this range. And over 8 years, there's been a total of 5 drownings classified as homicide. This map shows all drownings on Chicago waterways over the last 8 years. Those in blue deemed accidents, those in red considered undetermined.
When we're looking for evidence of foul play, we're looking for any blunt force injuries.
What jumped out to our CBS 2 researchers who combed through the evidence and the records from the medical examiner's office was the consistency of drowning cases classified as an undetermined manner of death, as was the case with Elise Mallory. 148 cases of undetermined manners of death over 8 years.
We may call it a homicide, or we'll say undetermined and list that we're seeing these injuries that are suspicious for foul play if they're just minor injuries and they're not significant enough to tell us that resulted in them drowning.
How do these two words hit your ear? Cause of death, drowning, manner of death, undetermined.
You speculate, you guess. There's a considerable number of people in the community that want to demand more answers from the police.
Both the number of cases and the number of cases that are deemed undetermined have stayed pretty static over the years. Does that surprise you to hear that?
Yeah, it does. With the advent of social media, everything is reported. The megaphone's much louder.
A louder megaphone and a longer series of questions left unanswered, as undetermined findings leave loved ones hoping for more clarity of the murky final hours of these lives lost.
The other part of me wants to know what happened. How did it come to that?
Chris Tye, CBS 2 News.
Since our report, the cases of Peter Salvino and Christoph Schubert have been ruled accidental drownings. Another body, identified as Joel Orduña, was found in the river. That case remains under investigation. For our full report on these undetermined drownings, visit cbschicago.com.